interwebs, and welcome to the next Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. My name is SkiniMini.
Oh, you want me to introduce myself? I'm Pharaoh.
Oh my god, this is not going up to a good start.
This is the best start.
Anyway, I'm so excited to start this game with you guys. This is going to be great. Trials and Tribulations is actually a really good game. Better than Justice for All. In a lot of people's opinions. But hey, what are you going to
do? To me, Trials and Tribulations is one of my favorite Ace Attorney games, period. Just for reasons. You'll see why.
Just to warn you, there's a lot of feels in this game.
So many. You won't be able to hold them all. So many feels.
So you want to prepare your butts. Alright, so let's just do it. Let's get in this game. Let's get in this game.
Okay.
Turnabout memories. Here we go.
Ooh. Ugh! How to get into this mess? What the hell? Well, that's one way to start. Why? Why did I do that?
Do what? Ah!
Ah, okay.
Okay.
That girl? You shouldn't see her anymore. Hey! It's none of your business! I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl, man. Stop it!
Oh.
Don't talk about her like that! Ah, so I guess he killed him because he got mad.
Ooh.
That makes sense. I wonder who it is, though.
Yeah, that's his... What?
It wasn't me. I didn't.
Phoenix?
I didn't do it.
What do you mean you didn't do it? You just... What? Oh.
Game over.
5 years earlier, Mia faced second trial. Mia's back. Ah!
Mia. Yay.
So happy.
Well, holy crap, Phoenix. Why the hell did you kill somebody?
I know. Hold on. We'll get back to that in a second. Whew. It's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, God. Mr. Grossberg. Good morning.
Mia, please calm yourself down. You're gonna get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know.
I really wish you would have said calm your tits.
I was gonna say that. Mia, please calm your tits down.
Excuse me, Chief, what?
I mean,
What are you talking about? I'm relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, I'm relaxed.
Let go of my lapels.
Lapels.
Lapels, I mean.
The heck are lapels?
I don't know, obviously. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I'm Marvin Grossberg, at your service.
Actually, this is my second time in court.
Still, you surprised me. What, with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you certainly said. And quite forcefully, too.
I just found out yesterday. About the case, I mean.
What? You already learned all the relevant facts?
Well, about that. You see, I mean, of course I have. I think.
Oh, shit. Oh, dear. In any case, don't let our client see you're so nervous. You will see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client, unfortunately.
Oh!
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia.
I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine. No problem.
Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Wright?
Actually, it's Wright. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time.
Ain't that the truth?
And yes, I have a cold. That's why this mask is for. And my doc says this way I won't give it to anyone else. You know, be kind to others, he says.
Shouldn't we be talking like...
People need to understand a little bit what I'm saying here.
Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you.
Please let go of my shirt.
That's right, he's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. Oh, so this is her second trial. Interesting. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time, I'll win. What happened in the first case? Oh.
We'll find out. Maybe.
For my client, and for myself. Oh, Mia.
Mostly for herself, though. She doesn't give a crap about Phoenix.
Right? She's like, forget you, and forget her too.
Oh, that song, though. Why'd you even have to mention it?
Because it's catchy. It sucks.
It is. Who's doing him?
I'll be the judge, because this... Yes.
Okay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution's ready, Your Honor.
Oh my gosh, Payne has hair!
A little bit, too.
The defense today is, Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was under the impression that Grossberg was the leading was to be leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? But isn't that him standing right there next to you? Yes, well, you're just a rookie. Are you sure you can handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Ha! Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Well.
Oh my God.
I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It'll all be over very soon.
Oh my God! What was that all about? Is he trying to trash talk me? Sound more pedophiliac if you ask me.
Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow.
Interesting.
He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
It sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime.
Oh.
Well then.
Students discovered the scene shortly after her murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway, they called the police.
That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into record as evidence. Yeah, we got... Oh. I burped. Excuse me.
It's like, Morty, Morty, I gotta go somewhere.
By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for
wait.
Sagacity. I think.
Really? Sagacity? That sounds weird.
Saga City. Sagacity. I don't know.
It's well earned, Your Honor.
The truth is that the victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death? Oh, what do you mean, Mr. Fay?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question?
Huh?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit.
Oh boy. Stop playing with your hair flap.
I am a genteel man, if you will.
A what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of.
Oh, a perfect opportunity. What was it? The cause. Go on. Oh, please say you know at least this much.
I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
Son of a... Oh, my hemorrhoids are beginning to act up.
Why do you have to bring that back up, Mr. Grossberg?
Oh, all the time. They're so huge and blistering and blue. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you? Please, for God's sake, yes.
The court record. I think I can see that by touching the court record button.
All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record, besides guns. Take a good hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer, my dear.
Yes, sir. I'll do just that. I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just touched the court record button here. Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Okay, now the court record, you press the court record button and you can look at this autopsy report, which will tell you the cause of death. And the cause of death was fatal electric shock. So we know that, so now we can go back and make sure we click electrocution, not asphyxiation or hypothermia, because that's sad. Alright.
I mean, electrocution is sad as well, too.
Yes, but...
And also the same thing, like court record. Anyone who hasn't played a game before, court record is where all your evidence is going to be stored, and you'll want to go through it all the time to make sure you know all the facts of the case.
According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some sort of new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
Well, the answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor.
Got pain.
But before that, there's one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Yeah, bad blood, I'm sure, can also cause some issues, but still.
Baby, we got bad blood. Okay, sorry. Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. I love that song.
Dear God, shut up!
What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
You're not the only one. That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. No, I don't. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know.
It's weird because he is very annoying in this game. Like, very annoying. Anyway.
Yep.
Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence. So this here is giving you like here's your tutorial, and it's giving it to you all up front, so that way you know what to do before it's time to actually present real evidence. Evidence?
I don't need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it into the old Greybeard's face.
Excuse me?
Shut up.
Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face. Mr. Grossberg, try to set a better example for the young lady.
Mere evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are there as well. You can toggle between profiles and evidence, so be sure to go over it all.
Now then, let's see what you've got. What was the cause of death? What was the cause of the bad blood between the victim, Phoenix Wright? Between Phoenix Wright and the victim. Excuse me.
It seems like the judge has some bad blood.
Bad blood? Alright, so anyway, if you remember the, what's it called? The opening cutscene, they were arguing about a girl. So, you only have one girl in your profiles, and Dahlia Hawthorne, Phoenix Wright's girlfriend, dated the victim Doug Swallows up until 8 months ago. So, apparently this must be the girl. So you want to present this here. Present that mug! Oh, no, press the wrong button. Present that mug!
There you go.
The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here. Dahlia Hawthorne, is it?
Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much.
Oh my god.
This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
Oh my god, that's
Oh, he's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants.
Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye? Oh, excuse me. It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent. Right? The defense has no objection. Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. Look at how goofy he looks.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh, yes. My name's Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect.
Oh, no. He means what you did before you were arrested.
Oh! I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student, Doc Swell. But I didn't do it! I'm innocent, I tell you! I'm telling you,
Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his code to the rest of us?
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor.
Oh. Woo! Alright, so we'll go through the first testimony. Yay!
I admit I was there. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Oh, I was supposed to give him a British accent? Okay.
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer.
Whew, looks like the judge understands.
You're being naive, you know. Too naive.
Crap. Huh? You know who he reminds me of? Plague Knight.
Oh my god, yeah, I gave him the same voice too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry.
You're right. It seems that you forgot one small thing, young lady.
And that would be?
Well, this witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Cross-examination? Mia, you went to school. You shouldn't have...
Wasn't she one of the top of her class?
Yes!
If she doesn't know this stuff, then what the hell am I? A god and lawyer? God, jeez.
All for the sake of tutorials.
I guess. He's right. It's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if the witness's testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions?
Dear Lord, don't you know anything? If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Even if he is your client, in court all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. You idiot.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? That there was a lie? A contradiction?
Holy crap, I just said that!
That's her thoughts. You can't hear her. No, then your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Faye. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
And wait, your thought argument doesn't work because Maya always knows what Phoenix is thinking. She always talks back to him when it's in blue.
True. That's true. Well, because she's dead. Of course she can hear him.
It's Maya, not me.
Oh, Maya. Oh. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Let's continue. All right. Now, something stuck out. If you noticed. He said, I hardly knew the guy to begin with, but he says, I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. If he said he didn't know him, how did he know he was a British wannabe? So what you want to do is press, and when you press, you actually get more information out of it. So let's go ahead and press on this statement. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
That's right. I mean, why would I even...
But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you have to say the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe?
That's you!
Well, Mr. Wright?
No, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? I find that offensive.
Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. What?
I don't know why that was funny. Okay.
Well, can you... Well, wait, I didn't even see that. Well, my dear, do you think you can manage on your own from this point?
Now at this point, it'll kind of help guide you through the rest of this. But I think we can handle it ourselves. So let's just...
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, that...
Oh, okay.
1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself.
You mustn't try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia.
I'll be fine. I know what I have to do.
Remember, you could always press him to get more information. Oh, and one more thing. When you go into state of contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof.
Okay, Mia, one more time, from the very beginning of his testimony. What was that?
A rewind sound.
Alright, okay, anyway,
Well, okay.
let's go. We'll go to
Tried.
We'll go to his last statement. And then, come on, keep going. Okay, he was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. So, if we take a look at that crime photo we saw.
Bless you.
Thank you. Alright, now, it's kind of weird because it doesn't have a Union Jack on the back of his shirt at all. There's nothing on the back of his shirt. So what you want to do, you want to present this evidence on this statement. And you want to make sure you present the correct evidence on the correct statement. Otherwise, you will get docked. And... Excuse me.
Bless you.
Jeez. So present that mug here. Objection! Aw. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack?
Yeah, I'm sure. I was right there on his back. It was right there.
Oh, please, the Phoenix, don't be on his back.
Miss
Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning? Your Honor, please take a look at this crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing written on the victim's back.
Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing.
I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea what he was wearing underneath that jacket!
Oh!
Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me!
Oh. Please forgive me! Oh, Mia, you've made our client cry!
Let him! That P on this chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyway.
Yeah, it stands for put! I mean, that's what she's saying, isn't it?
Yes, it is! I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong!
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Oh, that's me. Thank you for covering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime. Oh.
Uh-oh. Did I go too far? Oh.
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you ever taken medicine for it? Yeah, I took some, but... It was medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X. Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How'd you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere.
He lost it? Does this have anything to do with the case?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Up your butt? I mean, huh? Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene.
What? Ah!
What the?
What's this? It's in the victim's hand. It's Cold Killer X. Yes, but even I've got the bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What?
Oh, he done goofed.
Censoring his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of the medicine and dropped it by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only been... what the hell was I even trying to say there? His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright.
Order in the court.
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the court, I reckon. Oh, crap, you guys. And we got Cold Killer X. Dang it.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this?
This is really bad.
Oh, my buttocks. My poor hemorrhoids.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, too much.
Too much?
Too much. Well, I think we will find out what really happened in the next episode, you guys.
Yeah, aren't you guys excited? I mean, we're finally getting this going, and
I think it's almost been a year since we did this, actually.
Damn, has it?
I don't know. Future Skinny, yes or no? So, boop. All right. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm excited to get this started and finish this trilogy once and for all, sort of, because there's more games, but we'll get into that later. Up until Ace Attorney 6 comes out, that I'm so excited for.
Oh! Okay,
All right. So, thank you guys again for watching. And if no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
Yay, that's so nice. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, that's very nice.
Okay,
yeah.
bye.
That's very nice.
Yes.
Yes, very nice.
Okay.
Okay.